Hi there, I'm Emma and this is my sewing channel. So do it, Emma. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day and you've managed to get a wee bit of sewing in. If you like sewing content and someone to talk all about sewing content, you're in the right place. I talk about dressmaking, fabrics and patterns, of which I try to be as size inclusive as I can. So if you've not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe bell. I know there's about 45% of you that come, watch, enjoy and forget to hit that button. So if you can, hit that subscribe button and the wee notification bell so you don't miss out on any future vlogs. But on reflection of that, I would like to say hello and welcome to any new subscribers. There has been a wee bit of a whoop in the last few days, so welcome. I hope you're enjoying the content and do feel free to ask me anything in the box below. I'm going to be doing one of those vlogs very soon, but I quite fancy getting a few more questions before I do it because I've only got 5. So it would be nice just to ask me anything. It could be about sewing, not sewing, my life, what I like, what I don't like. You know what? Okay, so yes, I'm here to talk about my 5 favourite fabrics that are in my stash. Now that was a hard one. This little idea was part of 3 options on a poll that I had posted on Saturday, and the other 2 were talking about swimwear patterns, size inclusive, and new size inclusive patterns, of course. So yeah, so we're talking about fabric today, and I've managed to just go through my stash and pick out the ones that are just singing to me at the moment, that are my favourites at the moment. I'm sure I've missed out something, but hi ho. Now, oddly enough, none are plain. I do like a bit of pattern on my fabric. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, this was probably one of my earliest purchases, and I think this was one of my first purchases from Sew Me Sunshine. Now this is one of my favourites and it's a cotton. I think it's a cotton and steel one. Let's just have a wee look. I ordered, I think, 2.5 and put bless Harriet. This was when Harriet was in a wee garden studio back at her home. Yeah, it's a cotton and steel fabric and it's cotton, obviously, if it's cotton and steel. It's made in Japan. I think that's all I've got. It's designed by Sarah Watts. Santa Fe. That's all the information that is on the border. So yes, it's got those lovely metallic moon and stars on it. And I was saying, bless Harriet, when she was cutting it, she went and cut 1 meter and then 2.5 meters. So yeah, I was kind of hoping it would all be on one, but because this was one of my earliest purchases, I probably didn't take into account that this will be quite a narrow width. So this will be 112, and I'm not including that might have to be taken away with the 2cm border, so it would probably be 110 wide, I think. Let me just see if I can measure that. So yeah, it would probably be about 110, which is a wee bit annoying, but I was originally probably going to make a dress out of this. I probably would still, but I might actually make a skirt. I might get away with more skirt, and if I can get the skirt out of 2.5, then I can play, maybe get a wee top with the 1 meter. Oh, I might know the top that I might be doing it out of. So that is the first one. I'm going to be kicking myself that I took it off the board now. So remove that. What will I talk about next? This. We'll talk about this. I think I've got about maybe 2.5, maybe 3 meters of this. And it's a Tencel twill in this lovely pinstripe rosy colour. Now you might have seen this before when I talked about this on maybe a selection of stories last summer that I had done with that, where I was pairing fabrics together. And I've talked about this on my blogs before. In fact, I might actually do something like that where I start putting like a selection of fabrics together where they could work together to make a little collection. And I think this was part of a wee collection that I had thought up of, and I can't remember. So I'm going to have to go back on my stories and pull them up. In fact, hopefully I will have put them up here so you can have a wee dilly-dally and have a wee watch. So I asked Instagram, the people of Instagram, what they thought of certain fabrics together, and there was a lot of positive feedback from that. I think people enjoyed it. I think we were in lockdown again, but I have no idea. Time passes so quickly. But this was from Sister Mintaka, and it's gorgeous. I really want to make a pair of trousers with this. Now, I was thinking maybe the Marlet by Seamwork. I'm still hooing and hawing. Otherwise, there's a new pattern that I've just kind of tested. It's like sew and share photos. So they're culottes, without giving it away too much. So I might pop them up because I really like the fit of these. Cannot wait to share those photos when we get the go ahead to do so. But yeah, this is lovely and soft, and it'll be so nice and cool for this sort of spring summer when we have hot days here in Scotland. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Ooh. I'm like, what do I go next for? I'm going slightly dark with this rouge colour. Now this is a Brunette. I do love an Brunette fabric. I have quite a few, and I've got this in a dusky pink, I believe. I believe you can get all colours from Minerva as well, so go and check them out if you're looking for all the colour range. Yeah, it's got those embroidered gold stars on. I can't remember how much I've got of this. I reckon maybe 1.5 to 2 meters. I think I'm not quite sure what I had in mind for this, but Helena Brunette's Double Gauze is slightly different. It's not so puffy as other double gauzes. It's quite flat, which is nice, and it feels absolutely gorgeous. I have got a pink version, and I think I'll be doing something with that for my Make 9. I'm working with someone on a collab for that, so watch the space for July. So that is that one. Now, the next one is a bumper. I think I've got about 4 meters of this, and I got this from Dragonfly Fabrics. It was available from a few stockists, and I know So Me Sunshine had it as well, but it kept selling out. So I got maybe some from Material Girl Laura when she did have a shop. And then I really wanted more, so I made the Sagebrush top out of, I think, 2 meters from the first batch that I got, and I really wanted more so I could make the Sofia victory pattern. I'll pop a picture up. It's this gorgeous viscose twill, and I think it's an ex-Zara fabric, I believe. So yeah, it's got this lovely daisies. I am partial to a bit of daisies, and yeah, it's been calling for some time, so maybe this summer I might get the Sofia done, because shirring is all in at the moment. Last but not least, this is kind of a favourite, and it always gives me the seaside vibes. And it's this beautiful Merchant and Mill fabric. Yeah, it's been a moustache for some time. I think I originally had this in mind for a by hand London Hannah dress, and I still want to make that. I just need to get some time to actually do it, and I just want to make sure that I've got the twill right, so I can know that I'm going in right on it, you know what I mean? But it's a gorgeous linen, and it always reminds me of the seaside, and once I make it up, I cannot wait to wear it. Yeah, so what I'm wearing, I can't really talk about it. It is a tester, and it should be released soon, but it's made out of a fabric that I've had a moustache since July 2016. Yes, you heard right. Yeah, I believe it's a viscose, but when I'm feeling it, it's a bit, I don't know, maybe polyester. I could do a burn test, so watch this space when I do. Oh, I've never done a burn test. Yep, that's right, you heard here. But it's an absolutely gorgeous pattern. It's gonna be lovely for like a beach cover up, or like a nice dress just to be casual, or you could even dress it up, depending on what fabric. But yeah, it's a lovely jade green, and this was originally from Fabrics Galore, so I remember the name Helena Jade. So if you ever bought this from Fabrics Galore, let me know what the composition is, because it would be amazing. And I've got earrings from Accessorize that I've had for donkeys. They were still on the card before I took them off it this morning. Never worn them before, and I was like, oh, they'll go nice with the jade. So there we go. That is my 5 top fabrics, favourite fabrics at the moment. Without further ado, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Give me a little thumbs up if you haven't already, and remember to subscribe. If you like my content, please do consider buying me a coffee. That would be lovely. Until next time, happy sewing, and hope you have a good week. Take care. Bye.